Howdy y'all and welcome back. Super not really very scientific myth busting about optic height. So, in case you've been living under a rock the last few years, there has been a trend towards elevating our optics on rifles, carbines, SBR, pistol, whatever you got. And some people really cringe at that or feel like, yeah, but what about if you go prone? And to be honest, I'd never really tried it. I've experimented with different optic heights as far as standing and maybe even kneeling or whatever, but I go prone as absolutely little as possible. And I'm not into long range shooting. So I wasn't really that sure. But I recently picked up an EOTech and thought I was going to be able to just live with it at the standard height, and then quickly decided, let's go ahead and try one of those newfangled Unity risers and get on up to like giraffe neck height, right? So 2.25 or whatever they are. With this configuration, it's the EXPS on the Unity. I think it's like 2.26 or something at the center line. That's where we're measuring the center line of the reticle. And the idea here is to maintain a upright neck posture. This was really born out of shooting with nods, night vision. That's really kind of where this came from. And you would push it out maybe even a little farther forward so that you can get your nods behind it. This is the 2-0, doesn't even have night vision settings. I'm a long way away from needing or wanting night vision, really. But I do like shooting with a little bit more upright posture, as opposed to here we've got a 1.9. And same deal. It just gives me a little more elevation versus something with a traditional 1.5 center line where I really have to get the head down forward to get on it. And this isn't terrible. It's not uncomfortable. I don't have to turtle way down. It's just a little more, if you're snapping in real fast, it's a little extra split second of getting that head down on it. Now, the advantage is you've got, especially with a more plush stock like this one, you've got a lot of contact and a real proper cheek weld, as opposed to with 1.9, I'm working with more of a jaw weld versus really a chin weld. But they all work. So, getting into the prone. So, in the traditional 1.5 with the super plush stock, yes, definitely by far the most comfortable. I could rest in this position if I were doing some type of LARPing where I'm in a sniping type situation or whatever. Yeah, I would definitely want that lower optic height where I can really hunker down and just get connected with the weapon system. The 1.9, again, more of a jaw kind of weld. It's like split the difference. It's in the middle. Same thing with a 1.73 or whatever kind of height. It allows you a little more elevation, but it's definitely not too bad. Like, I don't feel like I'm cranking my neck or doing anything awkward or anything in the prone. The 2.25 also really turns out isn't that bad at all. I was expecting to have some kind of like neck cramping and oh my God, it's going to be miserable and I'm not going to be able to find the reticle. It's going to be way too high. And that really wasn't the case at all. It's pretty comfortable. Definitely not as locked in on the gun as I would be with a full cheek weld. but totally, completely doable. And again, with a 1x holographic sight, this isn't what I'm not going to be doing any sniping with this rifle. This is a home defense type setup. It's not, it's not a sniper rifle. So different applications, different heights, but I just wanted to dispel that idea that if you've got the 2 1/4, that you're just never going to be able to go prone. It's going to be ridiculous. That's not what I am finding with a little bit of super, totally not scientific garage science here. So that's all I got for today, y'all. Until next time, be easy.